This is a song, according to my notes here, that I wrote on February 7th, 2012. I wrote it for my daughter. My daughter had a lot of trouble sleeping as a child. This was because she was born with some challenges, and we needed to wake her up every 3 hours until she was 2.5 years old. So she learned how not to sleep. And then that became more difficult when she was supposed to sleep and couldn't. So I used to sing to her at night. I know that sounds cruel, but Child Protective Services were never called. She actually got to where she liked it. And when I changed a lyric, she would know that I changed the lyric and wouldn't like it. So we had a routine of about 15 songs that I sang to her from about the time she was 3 years old until she was about 12. So this song I wrote on February 7th, 2012, when she was 9 years old, about to turn 10. I was a young, strapping man of 56 at that point. And the sad part of this is that was about the last time that she kind of liked her dad. She's now 17, and I don't have that intimacy with her anymore, even though I wish I could find it some other way. I can't sing to her at night anymore. I can't really talk to her without pissing her off. But there was a time when it was different. And so this was written on February 7th, 2012, after a couple days of heavy snow. The sky finally cleared. It was a starry night. And I had finished singing to her, and it's called Bottle of Starlight. The moon aglow, but don't you know the clouds might come back fast. The stars so bright now on this winter night, so in order to make it last, I'll give you my darling bottle of starlight to illuminate all your dreams. A bottle of starlight to ease your night fears, no matter how dark it all seems. Now the sun went down on this old cold town 3 or 4 hours ago. The sky's so clear while you're sleeping here, but outside we're covered in snow. So I'll give you my darling bottle of starlight to illuminate all your dreams. Bottle of starlight to ease your night fears, no matter how dark it all seems. The Sandman's here now, sleep well, dear, your dreams around the bend. I'll see you soon while the man in the moon waits for this night to end. And I'll give you my darling a bottle of starlight to illuminate all your dreams. A bottle of starlight to ease your night fears, no matter how dark it all seems. Bottle of starlight to ease your night fears, no matter how dark it all seems.
I wanted to play a song in honor of the fact that we had snow in spring and on top of the daffodils.
Yeah.
It's the season of the lion and the lamb, and the weather is sneaky. One day you're out there working on your tan, and then it's bitter cold and freaky, and builders, and the architects have nightmares about mud up to their necks. And maple trees give up their wine to be boiled down like whiskey. The taps and buckets hang impatiently, but the weather makes it risky. The warm weather starts the flow, but everything just stops with maple sugar snow. Oh, maple sugar snow, it's the one that makes you wonder, where did springtime go? The one that stops the flow, but it's only there for a day or so. Maple sugar snow. Well begun is halfway home. I kissed her on the equinox. We used the extra daylight savings hour to share toys in a sandbox, but cold weather closed us down. I was forced to wear the crown. So I learned a lesson vivid to this day about rushing into things. Enthusiasm really is okay, but remember maple sugaring when something stops your flow. Maybe it's just maple sugar snow. Oh, maple sugar snow, it's the one that makes you wonder, where did springtime go? The one that stops the flow, but it's only there for a day or so. Maple sugar snow. Maple sugar snow. But dig this, there's an unexpected chill on each crocus and daffodil. Peepers in the bogs stop turning into frogs. Redbud and forsythia get cardiac arrhythmias. Baseball games are called off. They're freezing their bats and balls off. It's maple sugar snow. It's the one that makes you wonder, where did springtime go? The one that stops the flow, but it's only there for a day or so. Maple sugar snow. Maple sugar snow. Maple sugar snow. Oh, 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 oh. Maple sugar snow.
This is a song that, well, first of all, it's not at all biographical, except that I witnessed kind of something of this, and I wrote part of this song in 1984, and it sat in a drawer for years, well, you know, whatever, for years and years and years and years, and I couldn't figure out how to wrap it up. And with all this time we've had on our hands lately, I thought, okay, I'm going to get this little pearl out and see if I can polish it up and figure out how to make this make sense. And I actually, well, I think I did. So let you guys be the judge of that. But She plays after dinner in the old piano bar at the Three Corners Steakhouse. I'd been there before. She knew most all the faces, many by name. For years she'd been playing, enjoying the game. Some dude on vacation came in for a brew and sat right on down on a piano bar stool. She asked, "How you doing? What would you like to hear?" He gave her a title. She played it by ear. Her fingers so nimble, they danced on the keys. A lovely rendition, the tourists seemed pleased. And when it was over, he looked in her eyes. "How long have you been here?" You're quite a surprise. She said, "I got married early. I had me a son. He's grown up and handsome, checks up on his mom. My old man's gone drifting and I stay and sing. I love this piano, my songs are my wings." He bought her a cold one, she lit up a smoke. She sipped beer and nodded and told a wry joke. One song, then another, suspended in time. Many hearts sang together, one of them mine. I came to see her as often before. I sat toward the back, not too far from the door. She gave me a wink when I got up to go. I knew she was happy, her wink told me so. She glowed in the spotlight, years melted away. Her songs cut through our sorrows. My mom sure can play. She said, "I got married early. I had me a son. He's grown up and handsome, checks up on his mom. My old man's gone drifting and I stay and sing. I love this piano, my songs are my wings." She told him her story, just like an old friend, from simple beginnings to storybook ends. She said, "I got married early, had me a son. He's grown up and handsome, checks up on his mom. My old man's gone drifting and I stay and sing. I love this piano, my songs, my songs are my wings."
Wow, that was great.
Beautiful, Don.
Absolutely great. That last song was beautiful. You need to record it.
I know.
Just did.
Thank you so much. Well, I mean, like I said, it's been sitting literally, I mean, half my life has been waiting to get finished, and I'm so delighted.
This is a song called Special Clown, and
I think you'll figure out the who the clown is and the story. So yeah, I think you'll figure out who the special clown is and the significance of this story. He could have come from just about anywhere, but a small town's what he called home. Raised on country sunshine, spending most of his time all alone. He didn't have a tiny car or wear silly clothes. Oh, my bad. Start that again. Could have come from just about anywhere, but a small town's what he called home. Raised on country sunshine, spending most of his time all alone. But when he went to socialize, he really came unwound, making everybody smile and laugh like some kind of circus clown. He didn't have a tiny car or wear silly clothes. He didn't paint up his face or wear a rubber nose. But he sure knew how to brighten things in his own special way. He could make you feel great inside when it just wasn't your day. One evening while entertaining at some out-of-the-way place, he noticed a very pretty girl with a lovely smile on her face. He grew to love this smile and became her special clown, trying always to make her happy and never letting her frown. The laughter continued to pour, but soon lost its bliss. With all the jokes and puns, there was no time for seriousness. She finally asked him why he always entertained. Could you please stop telling jokes and be serious for a change? Why do you always make jokes? Is there something you're trying to hide? Why don't you stop pretending and let me come inside? For the first time in his life, he did not crack a joke. He just sat there in silence, thinking of the words she just spoke. He cleared his throat and swallowed hard. Then he began to speak. It stems back to the fear of not being accepted. You see, living alone in the country, I feared being rejected. Well, everybody loves a clown, and usually they don't forget the ones who make them laugh and are a real big hit. Well, the audience usually comes to get their laughs for a while. Sometimes they leave some special thanks, but usually it's just popcorn that's left in the aisles. Why couldn't you leave with the others? Why'd you come back here? Are you happy now? You got to see this clown without his gear. Well, a tear formed in her eye as she said, "That's not why I'm here. I wanted to know what you were really like under all that laughter and cheer. Well, you have no need to fear, because I love what I found. A warm and caring person underneath my special clown."
A friend of mine was telling me a story about a girlfriend of hers that had all these problems in this relationship and it wasn't going well, and et cetera, et cetera. And so the song is called The Pain of Romance. I wrote it back in 2017. And it's just, I actually had a friend of mine, Danielle, sing it. Dawn knows her. I thought it sounded better from a woman's point of view, but I'm going to sing it now from the guy's point of view. Been talking all night, still don't make it right. There's unfinished business with my beau. I know it's best to let her know this time she's really gotta go. It's all part of the pain. Yes, it's all part of the pain of romance. Time's moving on, and I'm hurt again. She's moving back to a place she used to know. I let her go. She can figure it out, her life on her own. It's all part of the pain. Yes, it's all part of the pain of romance. Time after time, after time, after time, I've seen it all before. Still I want to find love, and with help from above I know my turn will come. When our hearts are set on someone, we all feel sad. Love can be hot, love can be cold, love can't be held, but love's to grow old, oh, to grow old. Time after time, after time, after time, I've seen it all before. Still I want to find love, and with help from above I know my time will come. Oh, my time will come.
I'll do Autumn Rain. Autumn Rain is another sad, love gone wrong song. The rain is getting heavy and the air is growing cold. This day is giving way tonight and shadows fill my soul. I wonder if she misses me, I wonder how she's been. Does she ever think of what we had? Could it ever be again? I never knew a man could feel so empty and alone. And many ways my friends all say I'm better off alone. They never seem to find me till all the rain has fallen, leaving me with memory of a love forever gone. Whoops. Autumn rain falls through the night, cold and hot, no wind in sight. Dreams of days spent by your side, all washed away by autumn rain. So I wonder as it pours, am I better off or wiser than before? Will I ever love again, or spend my days out in the autumn rain? Wow, it's a long stretch. Autumn rain falls through the night, cold and hot, no wind inside. Dreams of space spent by your side, all washed away by autumn rain. Sorry about the mess ups.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Sounded great.